We will fix this. We're going to use our phone now. So, I am not going to get frustrated. This is totally an attack, and I'm not going to let it get me down. Not at all, okay? So what we were talking about, live means to remain alive, make home in a particular place. Your is belonging or associated with a particular person. And passion, strong and barely controllable emotions. Purpose, the reason for which something exists, okay? You have a purpose. You have a reason to exist. That is your purpose. The word with, okay? Accompanied by possessing or accomplishment. This is all fitting together perfectly. I'm going to bring it back together for you, but I wanted to give you each word first. Gratitude, the quality of being thankful, ready to show appreciation and return kindness, okay? So, if we look at all of those words together, right? We're going to remain alive and make home with a particular person or place because we belong to them, utilizing our strong and barely controllable emotions for a reason which something deeper exists. As we accomplish that and show appreciation for kindness, that is the meaning of living with purpose and gratitude. Okay? Hey, Jess or Justin, guess what? I've lost my internet 4 times. Check out which of those words resonate with you. Okay? Hi, honey. So I want you to drop that in the comments. Let me know which of those words. For me, the one that strikes me the most is passion. I don't know if you guys could guess that, but I'm pretty passionate about what I'm talking about, okay? So, strongly and barely controllable emotions. As you guys hop in, I've lost my signal 3 times. I don't know what's going on. I feel like it's an attack because I have really good internet. So, my phone doesn't ever drop signal. So, this is our 4th time. We're trying again. Tomorrow, I will probably try to do it on Zoom and just feed it into the group so we don't have to worry about that, okay? So you'll definitely want to go back probably and at least watch the 2nd and 3rd one so you know where. All have, you should have your workbook that came in your email. If you did not, let me know because that means then when you joined the group, I didn't have your email. And so I need to know where to send it, okay? So just send me a DM with that email. All right, so when we look at that definition of living your passion and your purpose with gratitude, right? We look at that, we look at each word, we bring it together. What are you reaching for? And if you're playing small, let me know in the comments. What's holding you back? There's no wrong answer. But I know that when all of you women started joining the group to come in for this workshop series, the biggest thing that I heard over and over was that shame and fear are the biggest things that are holding us back. Over, I think 50-ish women signed up in the last week to come join the group. And every one of them, almost all of them said that was something that was holding them back. Okay, so know that you're not alone. You're not, you're beautiful. And you're wonderfully made. And I'm going to help you work through that fear. And I'm going to help you work through that shame. It might get uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie. It may get uncomfortable. But we're going to work through it. Okay, so are you playing small? Or are you reaching for your inner millionaire? Could you possibly be reaching for more with your passion and with your purpose? And what would it look like? What would you be doing? Okay, so share with me in the comments, what do you feel like is holding you back internally or externally? And as we do that, let's just all say a quick prayer that we don't lose internet again, because I just got another warning. What? This tells me though, this tells me how much we're supposed to do this, okay? If this is happening over and over, and I never have my internet drop, what's that tell you? That tells you that there is a very, very big purpose for this workshop to happen. And that's exciting to me. Okay? So the 5 reasons, the reasons we get stuck. Okay, the most common reasons. Comparison trap. How many times have you ever looked at others that are successful and you feel like, I'm never going to be able to live up to that. I'm not them. I can't be successful. And you tell yourselves those things, saying and speaking that into your heart, okay? The comparison trap is a real thing, and it is an awful thing, and I'm going to wave at all you girls, because hello, girls. Welcome. Just in case anybody's missed it, we keep losing Wi-Fi. So, the comparison trap is horrible. It's real. It's a real thing. I am not denying that at all, okay? But once we can really identify the reasons that we're personally stuck, then we can start to work through them. We can't work through them if we don't know what's holding us back, okay? So, the comparison trap. I talked a little bit earlier about victim mentality. It's easy to get locked in on those things that aren't going right or that have hurt us and allow them to hold us captive, okay? My hope for you over the next week is I want to release those chains, get rid of them, okay? I want to help you with that. And as we go through this, if you need help, DM me, send me a message, let's chat, okay? Let's get this. I would really love for you to be able to do it in the comments, because what I see is many of you can probably help each other as well, okay? So don't be held back in that victim mentality. For instance, right now, it'd be very easy for me just to give up and be like, I'm not supposed to be live tonight. But I'm not going to, because it means if I keep losing this Wi-Fi like this, it means I have a reason, and that you are here for a purpose as well. And I am not going to let anything stop me from fulfilling what I am supposed to fulfill. And I want you to be able to say that with courage and strength as well at the end of the week. So the other common reason we get stuck is we don't know our purpose, maybe. You can feel it in your gut and you know, like, I'm made to do something so much more, right? I have an impact to make, but what is it? Okay? I hear that all the time, and you are not alone. I promise you are not alone. So, if we go back up to that definition, we remain alive, we make home with a particular person because we belong to them, utilizing our strong and barely controllable emotions. For a reason, something deeper exists. And as we accomplish that, we find thankfulness and appreciation and kindness. Okay? That is living your purpose and your passion with gratitude. So let's go back. I'm getting so excited. I totally just skipped pages. I am sorry. Let's calm down. How are we doing, girls? Can you still see me? Can you still hear me? Talk to me. Give me something. Let me take a drink while you do that. I'm going to have a lot of video editing to do after this has died 3 times. You know what I'd really like to do? I'd really like to be home every day doing live videos like this, and igniting people. Yes, that's what we're going to work towards, right? All right, so imposter syndrome. What? Imposter syndrome is real too, okay? You feel like your failures and your traumas make you an imposter, and that you're unworthy of doing the work that you deserve. And beautiful, let me tell you, that is not true. More times than not. Thank you, Jess. I love you. Thank you, Ash. More times than not, our trauma and our mistakes and our struggles, okay, are what help us be able to reach the people that we can reach, to be able to touch the hearts that we can touch, and to be called to the people that we're called to. I have very specific persons that I know that I'm meant to work with. And we'll go through that, talk about that over the course of the week. So if we lack support and resources, that sometimes can get us stuck, okay? So maybe somebody's told you you're not capable, or that your dream is too big, or maybe you feel like you don't have enough time in the day to get things done. And honey, let me tell you, I understand. I so understand. I am you. I mean, there's days that I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get this done, but I do. And you can too, and I'll teach you that. I will show you how to get that done. The other thing that holds us back sometimes is fear. Many of you said that. Many of you said fear holds you back. And I have been there too. It's why I'm not Rachel Hollis. I mean, let's be real. I'm meant to be Rachel Hollis. Everybody should be laughing. Give me some emojis. I really did have the same vision as her. Even the book and everything. So, that's okay. I'll be her mini Rach. So, Rach, if you see this ever, let's talk. Okay, so fear, all those things go back to controlling us. Okay? We have to get rid of those. Taking a risk can be scary. It can be daunting. Let me tell you, doing this workshop series, there have been times this week that I've been like, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. But that's in here. No, I'm sorry. That's in here. Okay? Those are the thoughts that try to hold us captive because of fear. This knows that you need to be able to rewrite your life story. I can't wait for this week. I still can't. Okay, so what if we flip those stories in our mind and in our heads from the negative to ones of appreciation and gratitude? What is possible? Does anybody else, which one of the reasons we get stuck do you maybe identify with? Drop that in the comments for me. Let me know. Because as we go through this week, I can take the topics and I can change them up. I can teach to what you need. Because let me tell you, I've got 10 notebooks of stuff. So we're good. We're solid. So just drop in the comments and let me know what one of those is holding you back. Comparison trap, victim mentality, don't know your purpose, imposter syndrome, lack of support, or fear, and maybe something else. Okay, just drop that in the comments for me. So you can and you will make an impact on thousands of lives by rewriting the stories in your heart and in your mind. But we have to do that first. I'm not saying you can't, but you're going to have so much more joy and gratitude if we can get those things rewritten and use those to make an impact. And girl, you can stand on stages of thousands of women and teach them and talk to them to make that impact that you desire. Ashley said her purpose and her fear. Ashley, I get it, and I completely acknowledge you for that, because thank you for sharing. Maria, trauma-based blocks. Yes, queen. Trauma is something that can really change us as a person. It can. And I'm going to help you walk through that and work through that. And I'm going to share some of my story as well as to why fear has held me captive over the next week. There'll probably be some tears that night, so I probably won't have makeup on. But I want to share my story because I know that it's going to help you. You know why? Because I know that you were drawn to me for a reason, and I was drawn to you for a reason. So we're going to ignite your destiny, and we're going to get you going so you can make the impact that you deserve. So I want to ask you real quick, are you driven by gratitude or are you driven by expectation? And what does that mean? If we're driven by gratitude, you can eliminate the need to succeed, and instead it'll become a matter of touching lives instead. Okay? Example. This workshop that I'm doing, this is all completely free. What would you do for free to be able to impact lives, touch hearts, and change a woman's life, or maybe a man's life? What would that be for you? Share that with me. Give me some emojis. Let me know that you understand, or that you know that you could do what you're called to do for free to touch lives with gratitude. Expectation takes that joy away. Okay? Right now, if I had an expectation when I came in here this evening of having hundreds and hundreds of women join us, and then I saw that we had 2 to 3 joining us during the live, that would be devastating to me, but I didn't come into it with that. I came into it with an expectation, or I'm sorry, without an expectation and an attitude of gratitude. And I just realized that I bet now my phone will die. So let's talk fast. Let me check. How do I check, guys? I don't check. Okay. I can't see that screen. All right, so 3 things to do to take massive action. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped ahead. You're never going to see the failures and the practice that the successful people have had to go through. They don't become successful overnight. It's hard work. They have to dig in. They have to really, truly work hard. My phrase this week has been work hard, play harder, right? So you guys can do that as well. You're going to be able to navigate the bumps in your life story with a greater level of understanding when you can see that those things are quite possibly occurring for a reason. It doesn't mean that you deserve those things. No way. Not at all. But if you can see that they're happening potentially for a purpose that you're going to be able to use it once you begin to step out in your calling, it helps eliminate that pain. Okay, so that's one thing, like with Maria mentioning her trauma-based blocks. That is something that truly, if we can rewrite that life story and that life journey, we can use that to your benefit. And it does. It takes away some of the pain. It doesn't take away the memory, the thought. I see you, I hear you, and I know you've been through stuff. But we can use that, and we can work with that together to really use that to make an impact. Okay? So, again, going to talk faster because I'm talking really slow. We're almost done. You guys are almost done. We're almost through the workbook. You guys should be, if you did not get the workbook, let me know. Send me a DM with your email address so I know where to send that, girl. I sent those all out this morning via email. Okay, so 3 things to do to take massive action towards living out your passion with gratitude and confidence. Get obsessed with present so that you can become the role model for others. I don't know if any of you watching right now can feel my energy. I'm guessing you can, but I'm also guessing that you can tell that I am passionate about this, and I am taking massive action. I'm going to take another drink because we're getting scratchy. Me personally, I do want to stand on stages. I do want to teach thousands of women, and I can see it. I can see the stage. I can see the room full. And we're not going to cry, okay? That's the impact that I am supposed to make, and I know that. Whether it's online or it's in live in person, I know that. And I can't wait to start making my first conference. Heck, I may start scratching it out now way before we need to. But get obsessed and present and become that role model for your tribe, okay? You can build a tribe at any point in time. Take massive action and messy action. This workshop, I know to you guys it probably seems like, oh, it's not messy. This workshop, I threw this together last minute because I was like, it's go time. I am not going to be held back anymore by these lies. It's go time. And I started taking messy action. Ideally, I should have been in here live every day before, leading up to this, etc., etc. I didn't. And it's freeing. Okay? It's freeing because I can be me. And I know that the people that are meant to connect with me and resonate with my story and with what I'm teaching you guys, it doesn't matter if it's messy or not, okay? We're going to connect, right? Fall in love with yourself. Let me say it again. Fall in love with yourself. Let that sit. Let that sink in. We women, we don't fall in love with ourselves. You're beautiful. You have a massive impact to make in the world, and you can do it. And I'm going to help you. I'm going to be hand in hand with you. So, begin taking massive action towards the impact that you wish to create in these ways. And I so pray that my phone doesn't die. So beautiful. We're going to start to close it up. If you didn't get to watch the other ones where all the internet went down, definitely encourage you to go back, okay? But your call to action and what I want you to do is I want you to look at this workbook, go back and rewatch this, fill in the answers, answer them, really dig deep into what you feel resonated with you. And then I would love for you to drop it in the comments as we go through. And then I want you to go to, I believe it posted earlier while we were live and lost signal. I want you to go share on today's homework thread. And it's down at the bottom of, your homework sheet in the workbook. And I'll be sending you tomorrow's, this evening. No matter how much doubt or fear creeps in, and what I want you to do is I want you to be brave. And I want you to go share on the homework thread what impact you want to make in the world, no matter how big it is. I just told you girls I want to run a conference, okay? Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Dream big. Let it, feel it. You can do that. You can make that impact. And I want you to stop, and I want you to take a second, and what would it feel like? What would it sound like? What would it look like? For me, like what I shared, I can see the stage. I can see the women. I cry. I cry when I see women out in the seats. I know that's what I'm called to do, and I will do it. What does your body feel as you visualize it in the stream? Is it a reality? Is it, I'm sorry, if you're imagining this as a reality. Me, I'm like, we're gonna dance, we're gonna party, we're gonna be empowered, we're gonna come together as women and unite together. What are you wearing? Okay, I want you to take yourself there and share it in the comments on the homework thread. Okay, so just to close up real quick, what I want to tell you, and this is so important, beautiful, and I may have to read it because I don't want to mess it up, because I got it one night when I was laying in bed. Your story matters. You matter. And the world needs to hear your story and your voice. Your soul's calling brought you here today. The past has been preparing you all along for your passion and your purpose. The future is waiting for you to shape it. I got that in my sleep. I was half asleep and I woke up, and that has been downloaded into my heart, and I knew that it was for this workshop. So I hope that touches you. I hope that encourages you to step in, dig deep this week with me, and let's do this, okay? So as we're going through, guys, I love engagement. I love it. So always feel free. If something touches you and you resonate with it, drop it in the comments. Or if you have questions, definitely feel free to ask, and then we can move them even to the question box later, okay? So I want you to work on that homework. Remember, tomorrow night, 8:30, there may be a shift already in the content because I was going with my heart, and I typed complete different outline than what the image had for a schedule. So I think that's my soul saying, oh, pivot, this is what they need. So I go with it. I do not ever deny that. So remember, 8:30 tomorrow night, be here with me. Let's keep digging deep. Let's do this. And I'm going to try to edit these all together into one. So definitely don't forget, post in the comments below if as you were going through this, you guys were like, oh my gosh, my friends need this, or my tribe needs this. Please go up to the top of the Facebook page. Don't use the invite button, only because if you use the invite button, it will not allow them to answer the questions. And I really want to have people answer those questions so that I can know exactly how to lead and teach over the course of this next week and the next months. Okay, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going anywhere. Sorry, you're stuck with me. Dance party. So set your timers on your phone for 8:30 Central Standard Time, whatever time it is in your world. Set your timer for that, okay? Homework thread, please, please, please. I want to talk with you. I want to help you. And if you need any help, definitely don't hesitate to reach out. I will try to get you guys tagged every day after I do a video. Tonight I'm not going to tag you 4 times. But anyway, let's close up there. If anybody has any questions, feel free to post them in the comments or in the question box. I am here. I am present. I am with you, and I'm going to walk hand in hand with you. And I'm going to go eat dinner. All right? So I will catch you tomorrow. Mwah. I love you. You matter. Have a great night. Bye.